What we're gonna do is we're gonna aim for center mass. I'm gonna let you get a feel for how the full automatic scenario works.
Okay, now this is scaring me a little bit. I got to be honest, this is a very different type of gun. This is like something from the movies. It clicks and it looks very impressive. The previous gun was a handgun, so we were just using that. Now we're using posture and we're using the arms. Much bigger, 3 times bigger than the last gun, yeah?
Correct. The handgun is pretty much a psychological game. It's your brain in your hands. With the rifles, it's all body, all technique.
All right, so what am I aiming for now then?
Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna set up your stance, same stance as the handgun. Stock rises inside your shoulder, left hand on the pistol grip, right hand on the plastics. Very important that you set your left cheek down on the firearm. You're gonna line up your front sight with your rear sight. Before you go to fire upon, take your upper body, lean into it as much as possible, so when you go to shoot full auto, the muzzle naturally rises. As you lean in, helps you eliminate the rise.
All right, I might need a bit of help with that because there was a lot going on there. This is going to have way more impact physically, is it, than the previous gun? I should be expecting more of a kick, should I, or no?
A lot more.
Okay, right. Am I going to look really stupid with this? Am I being set up?
No, not at all.
All right, let me hand the mic back to Mark and see how we go. All right, so right foot forward.
Correct. Perfect, like so. Now we're gonna bring it tight inside your shoulder. Make sure that you...
And I'm pulling that towards me. Okay.
Correct,
right.
Correct. Now, go ahead and set your left cheek down. Center prawn to the rear sight. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna aim for about center mass on his chest. Take your upper body, lean in. Perfect, like so.
Wow.
Now,
okay.
First thing we're gonna do is a quick burst. What I want you to do is give me a nice little left tap on that trigger, let go.
Am I holding it, or am I just one click, or am I holding it?
One pull, let go.
Okay.
Line your sights up on center mass. Whenever you're ready, fire away. One more.
Jesus, yes, that's much bigger than the last one, and much louder and physically interesting, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, now I don't think I was doing it right because I don't know where I hit. I've no idea, but I don't feel as in control of this gun as I did the last one. That's the thing, isn't it?
We're all at center mass right now. I see your targets. Now, what I tell people, you got a little feel for how the full auto scenario works.
Okay.
Rises quite a bit.
Right.
Now it's time. You're gonna hold that trigger down and not let go till it stops.
Okay. How off was I? I don't know where I hit him. I can't even see. Did I even get anywhere close?
Center mass exactly where you aimed for.
I did okay. Oh, okay. I'm better than I'm a natural.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
All right, now.
How do I get these through security, by the way, to take home? Is that not possible?
Good luck. All right, lean in, hold it down.
Wow.
That is the ride of a lifetime.
Oh my.
Safety's on. Grab that from you.
Okay. I'm not too much in fear. I didn't collapse. I haven't had any bodily functions. Everything's fine so far.
We're still alive.
Has anybody ever had a bodily function? Let's not be too graphic.
Never.
Never.
Never on my watch.
Because that's interesting, because it takes a certain strength to operate the gun, but a focus to make sure you don't suddenly turn round with it, doesn't it?
Yep, and that's why we stand right here next to you, and we're literally side by side in the stall.
Well, there's a first. Mark, thank you very much.
Oh no, you got one more.
I've got one more. Okay, let's see if I can do better this. Can we bring that forward and see
Yes,
how
sir.
I did? See whether he's still here or not. Oh, okay. He's I got him in his private parts.
Yeah.
There. Look. Yeah.
You didn't even get any innocent bystanders.
All right, now, last magazine, no bursts.
Okay.
You know what to do. We're gonna hold that trigger down. We're gonna stay strictly for the face.
When you're doing this, it goes very quickly. How many seconds is that for it to run its course?
You're looking about 3 seconds.
Wow.
For 25 cartridges.
It feels longer than that in a way,
It does.
because you're focusing and you're making sure that you don't do anything inappropriate. Fascinating. So we're going to do one last go, and we're going to get all in one go.
All in one.
Hold the trigger. Okay. Fine.
There we go. Safety is on. So left hand at the rear, right hand up top. Stance is proper. All right, let me know when you got your sights aligned. Okay, you're in the auto settings. Fire when ready. Wow, that is the ride of a lifetime.
So there you go. I've handed back my guns. I've got my pictures to take home as a memento. And Mark, thank you so much for having us. What a fascinating afternoon to feel the power of these things. Firstly is the most magnificent thing. The second thing is the focus you've got to have to operate them. This is not for the weak and willing, is it?
No, as you can see, it is very intense, but it is a lot of fun.
How did I do on a skeleton? You can tell me now. There's no guns. We're outside the place. Was I pathetic? Are you embarrassed?
No, you did very well. For a first-time shooter, you were very good.
Right. And what is the skull? Is it listening? Because I'm sure there are people who come in here so overwhelmed by the excitement of the whole thing that they don't listen to a word that's said. You've really got to pay attention because there's a lot of information coming at you, isn't there?
Yes, there's a lot of information, and anybody that has been drinking or using other things that we're not going to mention should not show up. Because
Can you tell in a heartbeat if they have been drinking?
Yes, we can.
Could you tell that I'd had a cocktail about half an hour ago?
No, you did not. You had a coffee cocktail.
Indeed I did. Hey, listen, thrilling to come here. I recommend if anybody wants to get an insight into guns, whether you're pro guns, against guns, whether you have an opinion one way or the other, it will give you an insight, and that's the main thing about the power of them and the energy that you can get from them. It's the gunsandammogarage.com where you can find out more. It's just the other side of the freeway in Las Vegas, 2-minute drive, a cab ride, but you'll even pick people up from the hotel?
Yes, we have free transportation to and from your hotel.
Brilliant. Let's give it again. Gunsandammogarage.com is the website. Mark, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
So, Mark, he's getting the guns ready now. What's going to happen next? What should I be feeling now? This is completely unusual to me. I've never heard it before. It sort of moves you from the inside. The sound is extraordinary.
First, what you have to do is you have to hold the mic still and jumping every time a shot goes off, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to feel 4 basic emotions real fast. When you first come in, you're going to be nervous about shooting for your first time. Second, then you're going to become excited because you just picked out your first gun. Then once we come into the range, you're going to get your adrenaline because of the loud noise and you're getting ready to shoot. And then after that, you experience happiness. You're going to be all smiles.
Okay, let's see whether that happens. I'm going to hand the microphone now over to Stephen, who's going to take control of that. And let's see what it's like to fire a bullet from a gun. First time for everything, I suppose. If there's any place to do it, it's got to be here in Las Vegas. Talk me through the bullets.
With the Glock 19, it is a 9mm cartridge, full metal jacket. With the Krinkhoff Baby AK is a 5.56 NATO cartridge. What we're gonna do next is I'm gonna prepare our booth, and I'm gonna have you step forward, closing right eye to focus with your left eye. Right foot forward, left foot back.
Okay.
Go ahead and pick up the firearm. Rule number 2 comes into effect. That trigger finger never goes on that trigger.
Right.
Okay. Now you want to make sure that you have a nice firm grip inside, onto the firearm. Left thumb rises up as your right hand comes in, interlocks with your left hand. Nice firm grip. Elbows fully extended out. Focus on the front white dot, your front sight. Line up in your rear sight. When you go to fire upon, gun's gonna want to jump up. As I said, you're gonna hang on tight, leave those elbows extended out.
Okay.
Ready to go?
I think so.
All right, let me grab that from you.
Okay, there you go. So the bullets now have gone in, as you've heard. So I'm going to try and do this as you said.
Left thumb rises up,
Thumbs move
right hand
up.
comes on in, thumb over thumb. Nice and slow trigger pull.
Wow.
Very good.
Holy crap, he just hit the bullseye.
I didn't do bad, did I, for a first time?
Very good.
That wasn't too
Very
bad.
good.
Is that lucky, or does that happen very often, Mark?
What that is that's Kurt's great knowledge.
Fabulous. And we're all still alive, so everything's good.
Now, we have 9 shots left.
Oh, wow, okay.
Fun just began.
Okay, so we never put our finger on the trigger until it's in the right position, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm learning. I was paying attention.
There you go, very
Okay.
good. There you go.
Wow, I got the red.
Again,
Are you being very nice to me? Does everybody do this on the first time?
you're listening.
Come on, Kurt.
That's the best thing possible.
All right, okay. Here we go. Number 3. I'm thinking of several people I've been fired by over the years. Wow.
Very good.
How am I doing so far? Am I getting anywhere close, or?
First couple shots, you're doing very good.
What's
The last
happened?
couple,
I'm too low, aren't I? So how did
what
that...
it is your trigger pull
Right.
going a little too aggressive.
Oh, I see. So I need to be gentle.
Nice and gentle.
Tickle it, not hold it. Okay.
Nice and slow. Very good. All right. Now, as you see, that slide locks to the rear.
Okay.
Indicates that the firearm is empty. You can
see.
see the magazine
Yeah.
down the barrel itself.
Okay.
Alex just finished up with another bullseye.
Very good. Yeah. So I got nearly 4. So I didn't do too bad. Mark, are you impressed or are you embarrassed?
I'm very impressed.
Okay, good.
Okay, now we've taken the target out to 25 yards.
Okay, so does this get more difficult? The further away it is, the more difficult it becomes. So what is it about then? Holding my arm in the right position or focusing with the eyes? Or is it just bringing everything together? Because there's a technique to this, clearly, isn't there? When I rushed, I was way off.
Correct. It's all about taking your time and feeling the movements.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see how we do this time. So it's further away now. I've got 4 out of 8, so I'm 50%, which probably isn't bad for the first time I've ever held a gun, okay? I know you're laughing, I know I look ridiculous, but let's carry on with this. Everything's fine.
Remember, take your time. Nice and slow trigger pull. Very good.
Look at that.
Very good.
A lot of bullseyes this time, even at 25 yards.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it is about focus. What I hadn't realized is the discipline of having to focus, really paying attention, because you've got to line up the two things. I don't know what they're called, but there's a back thing and a front thing, and if they're not in line, you're
Front
screwed,
sight and the
aren't you?
rear sight.
Right. And you do it with that was something else that you've taught me. And of course, it is taking your time, isn't it? If you rush, you're just not going to do it.
Exactly.
So how many have I got now? Maybe, I think I might have beaten my 50%.
Oh, yeah. By far.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting better. So, okay.
Much better.
We're doing fine. Am I going to ache tomorrow? I'm feeling fine so far, but I mean, there is a certain impact with these guns. This is a relatively small one, but you need a certain strength, don't you, to operate these guns well?
It's all about technique.
Technique. And that's poise. Is it getting the right foot in the right place? It's
all about listening, taking instructions, and using the fundamentals.
How am I doing as a guy for communication?
First time, I tell people the first time's the best time, because you listen, you take your time, and you listen to what I say.
It's a bit like women, isn't it, really? It's never as good the second time, and if you don't focus, you can miss the spot. There's a good moral there somewhere.
True.
Okay, what do we do next as we move on swiftly?
All right, now I'm gonna change out targets. We're gonna bring out your Osama target.